So that was a tense game, wasn't it? Almost the same exact game as last week, except in Argentina, and a slightly different winner. So South Africa made a really slow start, looked really flat, couldn't get any, like Dielende running sideways all the time, not passing, couldn't get anyone over the gain line. Yankees missing kicks like he did last week, and Argentina throwing the ball around like mad. Montero looked brilliant again on the wing. He was making so much space. Juan Martin Hernandez back to his best. He's a joy to watch when you see him play like that. You know, he makes breaks. He kicks a cross kick for Leguizamon's try. It was phenomenal. But they were only 10 points up at half time, and South Africa came out fighting like mad. Francois Lowe emptied the tank for 10 minutes at the start of the second half so that Kriel could come on, and you know, the Lowe running onto the ball hard made a big difference, and it got them going forward. And then when Kriel and Peter Steph came on, it was vastly improved. And I think De Haga, if that's how you pronounce his name, I'm just going to go with that. And Lowe perhaps need reconsidering. Lowe turned very good for 10 minutes, and if he can do that for 50 minutes, then great. I think maybe he's not young enough to do that anymore. But South Africa, they need to be better. They have weapons. Habana and Kriel and Con Brink, if he's been fit, he got injured. They're properly gassy players. They'll win you games if you get them any space. But they're flat, and they just got Dielende and Strauss carrying the ball far too much. Argentina they were excellent. I really enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed watching them last week, but they managed to win this week. Again, it's that style of just run it from everywhere, but effectively. Creevy, brilliant again. Leguizamon, excellent. Facunda Issa, I think, was man of the match. If he wasn't man of the match, he should have been man of the match. But obviously, the way they attack with Montero and Hernandez and Landajo, there was every single time Argentina got the ball, there was a Landajo-shaped hole in South African defence, and he just waltzed through it. It was a joy to watch. And at the end, when he had to play, him and Kibeli, they didn't have, they'd lost their 10 and their 12 because Sanchez and Hernandez had gone off. Him and Kibeli were swapping between 9 and 10 and made it look easy. There's some phenomenally good players in the Argentina side, and I just want to see more of them. Their scrum looked better this week than it was last week. Their line-out was great. They were good at the breakdown. It's actually a joke that they've only won by 2 points. And what that comes down to in the end is bench strength. When, as I said, Steph Dutoy, the Creels, when you can bring those guys on, you're making a real change to your side. When your bench, for Argentina, every single person on their bench is a downgrade on the person on the field. And that is an issue that other top teams have managed to avoid these days. And they keep something in hand. Argentina can't afford to do that, and it's costing them between 60 and 80 minutes. But they got a last minute penalty, and Iglesias nailed it, so it worked. But they're not going to get away with that again. But no, it was a great game. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I want to see them play again in 2 weeks because it's brilliant. Bye bye.